Tony D and Little Joan with a screenwriter's rant on Deep Fear, a shark movie about a woman who is kind of on a vacation and she rescues some people that turned out to be very bad people. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books. Links in the description. Comedy Heart in South Jersey. It's the Pineys, books 1 through 12, available on Amazon.com. Don't forget, Kindle Unlimited is free. Kind of like the look of this movie. It's interesting because it has a lot of elements in it, and they seem to work together at least in the trailer. I do not like the trailer. I don't know why people do this. Oh, the Deep Fear trailer starts now. Here's 4 seconds of the movie. What does that do for you? Why do we have to have the preview for the trailer I'm about to watch? Can someone explain to me what good that does? Anyhow, so this woman who has an accent and a great rack is on vacation, and I have a little trouble understanding her. I got to be honest. Not sure why she's the lead, but then I saw the rack and I'm like, that's why she's the lead. But that being said, I can mostly understand her. And she decides she has 4 days to sail back before she has to go back to work or something. And she's going to meet her family. And so she's on the sailboat and she sees some people in the water. So she rescues them. Well, they say, our brother is trapped in the boat that sank. Can you go down and rescue him? So she does, I think. At least she makes an attempt here. Goes down there, but there is a shark that is in the area, and it attacks. I don't know if it attacks her or one of the other divers. I'm not sure. But she eventually gets back, and she's like, "Well, we got to call for help." She's doing the proper thing to call for help, and suddenly the people she rescued turn on her, pull out a gun and say, no. Yeah, here he is pulling out the gun. You're not going to call anybody. They break the radio and say, you got to go down to the ship and get our cocaine. Right? That's a pretty good twist, right? She rescues these people in the first act. And then in the second act, turns out they're cocaine smugglers and they need that cocaine back. Or else, yeah. They're cocaine smugglers. They got a lot on the line. So now she has to make the dive to go get the cocaine. In the process of making the next dive, she's attacked by the shark who eats some of the cocaine. So it turns into cocaine shark, kind of. And she even says, the shark is high on cocaine. But they don't do it in an unrealistic way. They do it kind of in a real way. Like the shark kind of comes at her and she turns around with the package and just the shark bites down on the package and then eats the cocaine. What else are you going to do, right? So meanwhile, I guess her boyfriend or her brother, he's trying to reason with the authorities. You got to send a rescue team. Something's wrong. I don't know if he knows anything. Maybe he got half a message. And then it's the woman with the accent versus the drug dealers and the shark. I think it kind of works because she's just some rando on vacation who can dive and sail a ship, so she's kind of capable, but at the same time, she just runs into some bad people and the shark. I kind of like the pitch. I like the music. Little James Bond music. Kind of reminds me of James Bond music. It's not the theme or anything, but it's kind of got that intensity that Bond music sometimes have or used to have, before the dark times. But and the shark's trying to get at her through holes in the boat, but can't quite fit through, and I think this could work. Yeah. The only thing that worries me is the lead with the accent, because the accent is pretty thick, and it kind of interferes with her acting. I kind of can't tell what her inflection is through such a thick accent. So, I don't know if she's struggling with the pronunciation of English words, and therefore she's trying to concentrate on how to say the words rather than, acting the words, if you know what I'm saying. If English is your second language, it's going to be hard to act in English. It's just going to be. But she is beautiful. So that kind of makes up for it a little bit. A little bit. Guys, back me up here. Makes up for it. Come on. So, would I see this? Yeah, I think I might see this movie. Would I see it in the theaters? That's probably not. Definitely on a streaming, I would say. I would probably want to see at least a review or two. I mean, if I heard it was just god awful, then maybe not. But I don't think it's god awful. I think it looks pretty watchable. It's kind of like Cocaine Shark, but only more realistic. Like, it's not about the cocaine shark. Like, the cocaine shark concept looks like it's about the cocaine shark, whereas that's kind of part of the movie. But it's just sort of more, I don't know, it feels a little more organic than Cocaine Shark, Maybe this was Cocaine Shark and they repackaged it. I don't know. And quite frankly, Cocaine Shark makes way more sense than Cocaine Bear. Because they do smuggle in the ocean, and sharks will pretty much eat anything. Whereas bears, I think they're going to be a little more picky. I think they're going to smell things first before they eat them. And then be like, this doesn't smell like something I want to eat. And then just walk away. Whereas the shark probably just start chewing on a damn thing and just swallow it anyway. They're kind of just eating machines when you get right down to it, sharks. Whereas bears, I think, they're mammals, a little more discerning. Like, maybe I'll eat it. Maybe I'll just go to sleep. So, yeah. Deep Fear. I kind of like it. Yeah, I kind of think it would be okay. I kind of, and I'm not big on these ocean movies, as you know. I don't like the ocean movies where people are stranded in the ocean and they're going to die, they're going to drown. I don't like those movies. But this movie seems interesting and fun because there's guns in it, a shark, and gangsters. You kind of, there's a couple elements here. Like, if you could juggle those elements, I think you got a movie. And that's it for me, Tony D, and Little Joan. Check us out on Odysee, Bitchute, and Rumble for our more base takes. Thanks to all who came out to the Laurel Springs Night Market. We had beautiful weather. Nice time. Oh, man, the food. The food this time. They had a bunch of food vendors. Let me tell you a little bit about them. First off, there was a hot dog guy. He was from Puerto Rico. And he had all kinds of crazy toppings that I hadn't seen before, including potato sticks. And I was like, put potato sticks on a hot dog? Oh, yeah, sign me up for that. He's like, yeah, in Puerto Rico, this is what we do. You put some potato sticks and some meat and a few other things. I'm like, oh, this is all right. Then they had a woman next to me who was making bagels, selling homemade bagels. She gave me two of them. I was like, oh, lady, you're my new best friend. Free bagels, and I sold books. It was quite a night. Tomorrow, I will be at the Avalon Public Library at 6 p.m. for my talk on how to hunt the Jersey Devil. So Avalon should be some decent weather tomorrow. I mean, it's not, if you're going to the beach, you're crazy, but certainly you can come down to Avalon. Come down to the library. You can't go swimming. You can't go swimming. You can always go to the boardwalk anytime. Come to see how to hunt the Jersey Devil. And then Friday, I'll be at 2nd and Charles in Newark, Delaware for the book signing there. And then Scary Stories on Saturday. Scary Stories Convention Fest event in Asbury Park, New Jersey. Hope to see you there. We'll see you tomorrow.